Yeah, Super Metroid's a phenomenal game in terms of like the design of that game is amazing.
Yeah, I can't fault it for anything objectively. Just subjectively, the pacing is a little off for me in those games.
It's a little slow.
It's meticulous, for sure.
It's a tedious game, but it's about exploration, and it came out in a time where exploration was limited with what they could do. Metroid Prime, you ever play it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot the first playthroughs, and then I was just kind of done.
No, yeah, I
1
don't.
and 2, and I think the third one came out. I was like, oh, I think I'm done with this game.
The third one's dog shit because.
Oh, okay.
The third one's dog shit because it's Wii motion control and all that, and so to make up for that, they made the game a lot more linear.
Okay.
So like if you play 1 and 2, you're like, because 2 is actually I think better than 1.
I will admit I wasn't super analytical about like media at that time, so
Uh-huh.
I was just like very like just feel based about things.
No, for sure. 3 is like very clear in a way
I thought that
worse.
was easily a downward angle left tilt. Like,
Or just down tilting or something. Down smash maybe even, and try to like hit him into the wall or anything. Jab was too high.
Well, I think he
may have meant to
Did
do
he
something
throw
else.
jab?
He threw jab.
That's bad. What does that even do? Just put him on ledge?
Well, I mean, if you jab early, you can get jab 3, but he just threw jab 1.
Ooh,
That's cool. It's a cool move. I like that. That's neat. There you go, Sam. It's good shit.
I will admit, Chris is pretty good at those slide-offs.
Chris will learn something. He'll want to learn something, and then he just becomes a master of it. That's one thing. For as long as he's been playing Smash Brothers, he has like never sunken in.
I don't know how else you do that.
He's not a complacent player ever, though. Like
Well,
he's never stagnated to my knowledge.
Yeah. But like on the micro point you were making, like about like learning tech skill, I don't know any other way to do it. Like when I want to learn something, I'm like, oh well, I have to just spend 10 hours on this.
I guess I mean he masters it and applies it faster than most. Like his comprehension of new ideas.
I think it also has to speak to him though. Like,
I agree. He has to have fun with it or whatever.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's like it could be objectively the correct thing to do. If it doesn't like fit his idea of what Chris is as a player, like it's just not coming into the.
And that's why he plays Falcon. He doesn't need to pick the objectively correct thing. He'll win anyway.
You'll find a way to turn this into your like
whatever.
your hill to die on.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you, you Falcon apologist.
Yeah.
Oh, D jab.
Oh, I think that's what they're. I think that's what they're nerfing about Falcon is they're taking away butt grab.
Yeah,
but
I knew
that's
that.
it.
Oh,
But that's it.
I'm almost jealous about how like linear their shield pressure is. It's like I do my aerial, and then I do my jab mix-up. It's like
or I dash away.
It's not that it's good. It's just that like their character is just barely good enough that they don't have to do any contextual decision making like Spaceys, which I like, but I'm also just like, be cooler.
Falcon?
Yeah.
You mean be cooler in terms of be more intricate and like thoughtful?
Yeah, and like have.
You're a player like me. You are.
I know
where
that.
it's like a lot, and that's the thing. It's like I don't want to say Falcon or I don't want to say Chris isn't that player because I have a lot of meaningful discussion with him about theory crafting and stuff like that. He's a very intelligent player.
Yes, for sure. It's just in the long run. Falcon is just very linear. He
in the
has
long
his
run,
game plan, and it works against everything, and like you just have to wildly outplay them, and like somehow it's still not clear to me, like how you do it.
I played Falcon for like a week, and I played. I showed up and I played a Ditto with Chris for like 10 games, and he was like, if you did 2-2-hour sessions with me, you'd be the second best Falcon in Illinois in Melee. And I was like, yeah, probably.
Dude, one of our Wednesdays, I was getting so frustrated that I just went Falcon and just started playing as like Mongoloid as I could.
You do amazing.
I did amazing.
Yeah,
it was just like, oh yeah.
This is cool. And then they die. Oh, there it is. That's the Metroid. That's the Metroid.
Yeah, it is.
Super late, soft dare to bear. He loves that shit.
What is it, a super late RAR bear to dare? Or
It
no,
can
RAR
be.
dare to bear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you chose not to die on the first aerial, dumbass.
Oops. Take
What
more
if that
damage.
were like somehow like became like meta, like as a badge of honor? Like, yeah, I knew. I died first.
I'm not gonna let you unstale knee. Fuck out of
You
here.
were really reaching for upside.
I take that up every day, baby. That's why
Okay, so Chalupi offered a change, which I really like, where you have to hit with side B to actually like recover with it. You have to be out of like the punch state and into,
like
that,
into the
pop state
overstep, yeah.
And I do like that because, like, for one thing, it's just better for like drawing melee people in that they don't have to like deal with something like that, where they're just like super used to like this specific way to deal with Falcon recovery. And also, I think it would just be better for balance. I hate that he has like so many recovery mix-ups.
Yeah.
And also just how like
I hate people that think his up B is not good. And it's just like, dude, his aerial drift, if he can recover high, he's got a phenomenal recovery with edge canceling and just like crazy fade back mix-ups that he can do last second.
It's kind of Falco-esque almost, where like, oh, well, if you have the height and double jump, like it's just a really great recovery. It's only bad.
Falco with a double jump has a phenomenal recovery, though. And that's the thing, like, against, you could see it against Jank, too. Like, he would back throw me, and a lot of times be like, oh, you're dead, but I would just hold my double jump for a while.
Yep.
And, like, he has to commit to something, and I wouldn't die.
It's pretty much the same with Wolf. He'll just, like, swallow me and spit me out and, like, expect me to just burn my double jump immediately and swing. It's just like, no, I don't have to do that. I can, in fact, react and just air dodge through.
Yeah. I think my favorite thing
but the thing that I hate most about his recovery is that both of the moves have fucking grab armor. Like, it's so dumb.
Falcon?
Not actually.
Yeah.
Like, on the side B, but it's just like sometimes
it
you
just
just
wins,
do the right thing and it just stunks you.
and you just die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking, that was sick.
That was actually, yeah.
That was really cool. But I think the biggest thing that actually pisses me off about Falcon is literally the culture. Because if you look in the P+ Discord, I'll raise ideas and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
People,
okay.
I'll have literally like hours of discussion with people, and they're like, "These are great ideas," or like, "We should like try this out," or whatever. And then at the end of it, they're like, "Yeah, but Falcon's fine." And like, they'll agree with me that something's overtuned or like too strong on his like design, and they're like, and then they're like, "Actually, he's a perfect baseline," and it's like, no, he's not. He's just blatantly not.
I thought you were saying the like culture around like Falcon hype.
Like stomp knee, epic.
Yeah.
No, it's the Falcon's a fine and balanced character
Yeah.
thing. It's like he's blatantly not.
I can see that, like it being like a little silly.
He loses to Wolf and he loses to fucking Meta Knight, and that's it. Every other character's even or winning. Every single character in the game.
I feel like he's just even or win against the cast, to be honest.
You think he's even with Wolf?
I do, actually. I think it's really difficult for the Falcon, but when you play against the Falcon a lot as Wolf, you start to feel like you don't have a lot of tools in neutral because everything he does just goes through laser if they time it properly.
Nair, yeah, he just nairs past you or he jumps over and stomps.
And yeah.
And then you die. And you get down thrown.
Yep.
Until you get up thrown.
And no, you don't get up thrown that much, but
no,
like
you're already off the stage with down throw.
You get down throw like soft knee a lot off stage. And it's not a fun
down throw drops on it. If you think Falco beats,
it was a
if you
little better
okay, hang on.
It was a little better when he had frame 1 ledge snap.
Okay, hang on. I want to point out because Hakeem was like Falco does not beat Falcon. I talked about this extensively in the Falcon Discord when I was talking about his matchups.
You don't even have to do that. You can just talk to these two.
Well, that's the thing is literally
like,
these no-name fucking losers are like, Falco definitely like he wins in melee and he's got better tools. And I was like, no, Falcon has way better tools and gets way more off of a throw in this game where he can just raw kill Falco now off of one interaction.
It's like they don't even pay attention to melee. It's like, no, Mango shits on Falcon.
Yeah.
because he's manga.
Yeah, he doesn't lose to Falcon. Yeah. But like, and that's the thing. It's just like, I love that these no-namers are like, you don't like, fuck you. What do you know to me? And they're like, you're just like mad biased. And then it's like 3 Falcon players who are notable come in and they're like, actually, I think Falcon wins in the Falco match for this game. And they're like, oh yeah, yeah, I get it.
You stupid Falcon player. What do you know?
Yeah. No, they're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm like, they said the same thing. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That makes no sense.
Well, people think people take credit away from me because I hate Falcon as much as I do, and it's like people will literally be like, "You have a good argument here."
To be fair,
but
you're not unbiased.
No, I acknowledge my bias though, and the thing is like, I think he's a fine character that has too much bullshit. I think he needs 1 or 2 things pulled off, and he's fine. I think the biggest thing is narrowing down air hitbox to match his legs better, because with hitbox interpolation,
I am always a fan of good conveyance. Like, anytime like the game is telling you what is actually going on and not just some horseshit that approximates what's going on, that is good for game health, like, and for player experience.
Down air shouldn't be a sword move. It just shouldn't. It's a sword move in a lot of ways, in terms of just its reach. Get fucked. What's the score? Jack, score. Score. 2-1. 2-1 Chris. It's Chris Day. Is this Grant's?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Tony already lost 3-0, remember?
Oh, okay, yeah. So Metroid has to reset, right?
It was a Brian Day. Fuck me raw, dude. Look at that. He was in hit stun that whole time. He literally played a minigame of Celeste to get to go hit with any aerial of his choosing.
Did you like 100%?
I haven't played it since the DLC. I haven't played the Moon yet.
Okay.
I played the first level. It's hard as shit. I was like, this is gonna take a lot of hours, actually. I'm not very good at Celeste.
Oh, okay. I finished all the seasides and...
Yeah, I didn't do any of that shit. Yeah, I'm not good.
Yeah, I 100%ed Super Meat Boy back in the day.
I also 100%ed Meat Boy.
Yeah, it's fucking good.
I beat it on Xbox.
I was so happy when I did that because my friend Cicero got like 98. He got all the way to the last one with the Band-Aid girl.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not doing this shit. And then I immediately just sent him a screenshot of me doing it. He was so mad.
Yeah. See, I'm not super crazy good at platformers like that, but I'm really stubborn. So, like, for me, Meat Boy, I was like, I'm going to beat this game. Like, I'm just going to beat the whole game.
I feel the same way. Like, about, like, whenever a single-player game, like, actually captures me, which is kind of rare, I'm just, like, all about it for, like, a couple weeks. Fucking, my first playthrough of Hollow Knight, I was like, I don't think I like this game that much.
That game's
I came
phenomenal.
back in again, I was like, this is a masterpiece.
Yeah.